Okay, so welcome to the first in my series of guides on how to effectively start your Ironman account so that it's a successful account. So this is my Ironman that I'm working on right now. I'm level 81 combat right at the minute. So basically you're going to arrive in here in Lumbridge. I do recommend at the very start that you do get membership from the Runescape website. And then as soon as you can, get your agility level up to about level 40. You don't want to do anything else until you get your agility up to about level 40, because otherwise it's just going to be basically Runescape, which is, basically a takeoff on the name Runescape, and you basically want to have run energy so that you can run as much as you can. A lot of people recommend getting your agility level up to level 70 or 72. I don't recommend doing that because you'll probably get bored and want to stop playing your Ironman account if you do that. I recommend about level 40. After you do that, you're going to want to go to your quests, complete Cook's Assistant, Demon Slayer, Black Knight's Fortress. Basically just do a bunch of the free quests even though you do have a member's account. Okay, after you do that, you're going to basically want to notice a bunch of things about Ironman. So you can buy stuff from stores. So let's just go over to Bob's Axes shop right here. So a lot of people wonder, well, why is it important to have money if you're an Ironman since you can't use a Grand Exchange? Well, you can use stores. So for instance, you're going to want to go over here before you start woodcutting and buy an iron axe for 56 coins. So basically, in the beginning, you're going to be spending a lot of your time in the general Lumbridge vicinity, just working. I'd recommend going over just next to the general store over here, get a knife and also an iron axe, go right behind the general store and start cutting the normal trees, make those into, let's go down here to arrows. So basically you're going to be making arrow shafts, and then go sell those arrow shafts to the general store. When you're able to cut oak trees, basically make short bows, and then sell those to the general store as well. So basically, an important thing to notice is I probably won't be able to buy this. Yeah, see, you can't buy things that are overstocked in a shop. So basically, you want to get your sort of basic levels up to around like level 20 or so, and do a bunch of quests in the free quests area, and then obviously have your agility level up to level 40. This is going to save you a lot of time. A lot of people are going to recommend, well, you need to do these quests in this order. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend, basically just find something that feels fun for you, but definitely heavily emphasize collecting raw materials at the start of your Ironman experience. Don't get right into combat or anything, because, for instance, I'm range level 70, but I don't have access to the Grand Exchange, so I had to get, basically the levels to create my own bows and arrows. Eventually I did the quest, that gets you access to the bone crossbow. I'm forgetting the name of it right at the minute, but basically, well, it's the quest that gets you the bone crossbow. And you can't get like a rune crossbow and be using like mithril bolts on an Ironman account because you have to get that stuff yourself. So I strongly recommend that, before you dive into combat, I'd get like level 60 woodcutting, just keep all those logs in the bank, or use them for fletching, because if we pull up fletching right here, let's go to crossbows. To make a mithril crossbow, that's level 54 crafting, or 54 fletching, but then for crafting, you also need this for weaponry. Like, water battle staves is where you're going to be making lots of money. Early on, money making is a pain in the ass for Ironman. That's why I recommended this oak cutting and turning these into general stores right here, because they sell for, a fairly good amount of money. Some people are going to recommend using thieving to make money early on. I honestly recommend saving thieving for later on in your Ironman career. Basically focus on woodcutting, fishing, mining. Do hunter until you get to about level 30, but honestly save hunter for later. Agility I already covered. Rune crafting, don't worry about that so much right at the start. But yeah, basically your main ones are going to be woodcutting, fishing, and mining. Just get about, I'd say, let's say 500 copper and tin ore, about 2,000 iron ore, about 1,000 coal ore. For woodcutting, get maybe, I don't know, 1,000 normal logs, and then maybe 2,000 oak logs. Don't go into willows or anything until you're at least like level 45 woodcutting, because, you know, even though you technically can cut willows, it's not a good idea because it's going to go a lot slower, and also you'll be attacked by the dark wizards who are next to the willow cutting spot. Okay, and then, you know, for fishing, you know, just, you know, start that, do shrimps, and then get up to trout and salmon as fast as you can. For trout and salmon, you're going to want to buy feathers and a fly fishing rod from the place in Port Sarum, and then just head on over here to this river right here, and these fishing spots are for that. I do recommend just, you know, getting a full inventory, bring it all to the bank and Lumbridge here, and then just go back and repeat. It's going to be quite a bit of time. You do notice I did devote a fair amount of time to both fishing, woodcutting, and mining. These are skills that I didn't really like when I was playing a normal account, but on Ironman they're just really, really useful. I'm going to be going more into advanced stuff later on in this video series, but for now, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you back for the next video. Again, give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.